I am not gonna lie. I had a really fun time watching this in the theater.
Get in.
All right, after a year of waiting, Fast 9 finally comes out. I remember having tickets to this movie last year when it went on sale in March, and then shortly after, like a week or two after the pandemic hit, everything got pushed back. So it was really fun to finally go and experience this movie in a theater. So, a little bit of my history of the Fast and Furious franchise. I love the franchise. I don't really care for Tokyo Drift all too much. I know a lot of people that's like their favorite movie because that's the one that really focuses on the cars and everything. And there's some cool stuff in Tokyo Drift. But I'm a huge fan of the Fast and Furious franchise, so I could be a little bit biased with some of the stuff I'm saying. Because on the internet, basically what I'm seeing right now is people are really divided. There's Fast and Furious fans that are divided about this movie, and then there's a lot of people just talking crap about this movie. And no matter how ridiculous the other movies have been, most people tend to at least find some enjoyment out of them, and some people are not liking this movie at all. So, how do you know whether or not you're going to like this movie? So, right off the bat, I'm going to say this. If you're not a Fast and Furious fan at all, you don't care for any of the movies, you're not going to like this movie. I honestly would say don't even bother watching it. The only thing I could possibly say if you're not a Fast and Furious fan that you may get out of this movie watching it is if you're one of those people that like to crap on movies, then this might be a good time to just basically go and see a movie just in order to crap on it. But if you're not a Fast and Furious fan, don't waste your time. If you are a Fast and Furious fan and the trailer at all turned you off, then you probably won't like the movie. Because basically the craziest stuff that we've already seen in the trailer is the craziest stuff that's basically in this movie. And there's not really anything that makes up for it. So that's that. The dialogue, not very good. The story, while we get some in-depth about some of our characters and everything as far as their backstories and stuff go, which I did find cool. If you're a Fast and Furious fan, you will like some of the backstories that they give you on a certain character. You will like that. But the dialogue and the story, just not very good. But honestly, who goes and watches the Fast and Furious movie for those two things? Now, as far as the story goes, I'm saying it's not so good. It really is almost like a 10-year-old sat there, playing with their Hot Wheels and was like, I wonder what it would be like if I wrote my own action movie. And this was almost like a 10-year-old went and wrote their own movie and then gave it to the studio, which I'm not going to lie, it may sound terrible on paper, but seeing it in a theater and just the amount of action and everything that happened on screen, totally nonsensical. Totally nonsensical. If you've seen the trailer, you know. But it was just, I can't even explain it because the trailer kind of drew me off too. So when I was going into the movie, I didn't know how to feel. And then the movie started and I just eased into it. And I was like, you know what? I accept all of it. The comedy parts actually worked for me. There's one specific comedy bit about Star Wars that I think will have people laughing. As far as this movie as a critical standpoint goes, right? If you told me I had to sit here and really dive into this movie, I mean, at the end of the day, it's not a great movie. It's not even probably a good movie. But you go and see the movies to be entertained, right? And it's all about, are you entertained? Are you enjoying yourself? If you like the Fast and Furious movies, I would say go and give this a shot. I do think you'll find some enjoyment and be entertained by it. If you're just looking to get out of the house, just watch some stupid nonsensical action movie that's something that requires literally no thought, I think you'll enjoy yourself. If you're not a Fast and Furious fan at all, I'd stay clear from this movie because you're not going to do anything but complain about the movie at the end of the day. That's how you know whether or not you should waste your time with this movie. But I will say it's definitely worth seeing in a theater. It's definitely worth seeing in IMAX. They give you a little bit of a preview before the movie starts. So Jurassic World is going to be the 5-minute preview before the movie starts. So if you start seeing dinosaurs, no, they have not yet incorporated dinosaurs into the Fast and Furious universe, but just know that that's going to happen. I only say that because there were people in my theater that were kind of like, wait, what's going on? Why are there dinosaurs on the screen? The preview's really cool though. New Jurassic World movie coming out next summer. They show a little preview of what there's going to be. It's really fun to be back at the movies, and I'm telling you, if you're a Fast and Furious fan, just go and see this movie. You're going to have a blast.